This is not conventional, right? The conventional schooling is a bit different than
Yeah.
this because they try to make a big picture out of it. And here, first only, they make a small picture. Oh, it's only online school, but it is not. It
True.
is just like as much from remotely you can work from home as
Yeah.
much as the person is sitting in the office and doing it.
Hi, welcome to Yellow Slate, your very own school search engine that helps you find the best schools for your kid based on various filters and parameters. Today, we have a parent whose kid is studying in the Cyboard online school. Let's speak to her and understand what made her to take up this call of joining a kid in an online school and her experience with it. Thank you so much for joining us, ma'am.
You're welcome. Nice
Uh,
talking to you.
pleasure is ours, ma'am. Ma'am, can you tell us why an online school and also your experience with Cyboard so far?
The experience itself is amazing, which I never thought that it would be like. And about your first question, how I came across, I wouldn't have come across because I was also thinking of having my child going to a conventional school from the beginning. And suddenly, what happened was my husband was supposed to come from Dubai and he's from Hyderabad. So we couldn't understand where to take admission because it was in the middle of the year. And when it happened that whether I should take admission here or in Hyderabad. And I said, okay, fine, I will have to have her homeschooling for some time. She was nearly done with her first standard. I was thinking which school to take admission into, and because I don't know, in the middle of the year again, that will be a problem. So I said, let's do homeschooling. And then I thought, since I had her classes, some classes I don't want to take a name of. You know, they every time the advertisement comes in the YouTube and all. And then I had her class for some 7 days and 15 days. And I said, let's try online. Of course, theirs was like huge number. They couldn't give too much of attention to the student. But I said, let's hunt for this kind of this line as well because during Corona, I was used to this online schooling as well. And what happened was I came across 2, 3 schools and I called them, and then these people gave a good knowledge about it, and they gave me good advertisement, and also they took a demo class and everything, which I really liked. Then I said, let's go. Then that's how I went into this online schooling for my daughter. Yeah.
That's great. So I'm assuming your efforts have paid off and you're happy with the school. Can you
Yes.
tell us what you're very happy with the school? So now that you have experienced the school from a lot closer quarters, do you think your efforts in finding the school has paid off? What are the things that you are very happy with in terms of the school?
Yes, actually, she joined the school in second standard. Now she's in third standard. Well, I have looked her performance 1 full year, and in the beginning, when she used to go to the conventional school, I used to not know what she's doing. Of course, the planners used to come. Just however, here I keep a track of what exactly she's doing every day, every class, what she's doing. Of course, I don't sit beside her because however, I used to sit beside her to check what exactly are they teaching because that was a time when I didn't trust them because I didn't know how online classes used to be. That
Yeah.
trust built in a year. In 1 year's time is a very small amount of time in this case. Not even a year. I think 1 or 2 months only the trust was built up because the teachers that they take effort, and every time they keep calling every child. It's not only about my child. They keep calling them and they want their attention. And in the beginning, of course, when child joins this, they will not pay attention because the teacher is not there in front. But later on, they know that the teacher is keeping an eye on them through whatever system they have. There is some AI monitoring system as well, but they do keep an eye on them and they keep on calling them. And they have to also, after they teach them, they have to answer their questions also. So somehow teachers are well trained to keep that contact. Secondly, my child was not even able to read a word before she joined second class. I was so tense that she has reached first standard, but she is not able to even read a book. Read a word, not a book. Forget about the book. Somehow she started reading and everything came up to her so easily. I thought even at home, the family members they started speaking because she started reading everything on the t-shirts and all. And Malika, my girl is called Malika, so they used to never. She used to not read like this. but now she's reading. So that's how I'm happy with it, like that. Even if I see this now she's in third standard. Exams are very well planned. The planner comes every week. Celebrations are done. Physical activities like they have to stand up and they dance. Last year she had dance classes. That was compulsory. Every class was there. A dance class was there. But this year, I chose coding because that was an extracurricular activity, and I chose coding for it.
That's nice. And what do they teach in coding for a third standard kid? Little
Oh
curious about
yeah,
it.
it's amazing actually.
Yeah.
Even I had thought, oh, will they start with the programming like select this, that for the programs? No, there is first there was a website called code.org.
Yeah.
There are all these kids sprite and this and that. So what they do is they start from the beginning, like the basis where they can just put an arrow that side and move the character on the right, then arrow this side, move the character on the left by program, and then they have to run that program. Now, and they also had these two applications in the computer class also. Computer is a compulsory subject. In that also, they had two applications, TouchSpaint and Sprite and
Okay.
Scratch. There also they had to do program.
Got it. And can you tell us the fee structure of the school and payment terms?
Fee structure, if I tell you, is very good fee structure because I have come across other online classes as well. Now this is a CBSE board. The fee structure is normally decided upon the board and online school. So the one was the American board, which I had checked with another school, which was around 90,000. Approximately 90, and this and she said Indian CBSE board was around 50. So however, when I came across this school, I said everything is good, and they started with something called 30, around 30 last year, and now 10% was increased.
Got it. That's interesting. And you spoke a lot of nice things about the school, but if you have to be critical and tell us where the school can still get better at, what are those areas?
Yeah, actually, what happened was about the online schooling. Since I am a parent, as a parent, I feel very good only about them. As of now, I'm still trying to search something bad, but nothing comes as bad things about it. However, sometimes if something happens, I directly call them and get it rectified. For example, like I need this document or I need that thing from them. Like sometimes the question papers have to be solved, more question papers. I tell them. Apart from that, what exactly? I'm really trying to think what is the bad thing about them. No, I don't think I'm able to get anything.
That's very nice. Thank you so much for coming forward and sharing all these thoughts and opinions, especially for parents who are looking for an online school. There's a lot of lack of guidance in the market, and people like you can coming forward and sharing these thoughts will
Because this is
certainly be of
not
great help.
conventional, right?
Yes.
This is not conventional, right? The conventional schooling is a bit different than
Yeah.
this because they try to make a big picture out of it. And here, first only, they make a small picture. Oh, it's only online school, but it is not. It
True.
is just like as much from remotely you can work from home as
Yeah.
much as the person is sitting in the office and doing it. It's the
True.
same thing. You're saving on time, going and coming, you're saving on time, you're saving on many things. There are so many things. There's a lot of difference. Safety, any child being in a school, you never know how safe that child would be, and everybody feels safe at home. That is there. Secondly, then you save on time, traffic, this, that, many things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I what should I count?
Definitely, there are a lot of advantages of an online school, and I'm glad you found a good one for your kid. Thank you so much for again for your time here.
Corona was the best example.
Yeah, Karuna was
Do you
indeed
have any
an eye
more
opener for
questions?
a lot of things. Thank you. No, I think you've answered all of these questions, which generally concerns a parents who are looking for an online school. But in case if there is anything more, we would love to get in touch with you again and get to know a little more about Cyboard
Certainly.
School. Thank you.
Certainly.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're welcome.
thanks a lot. You're welcome, ma'am.